Number 11, senior Austin Mathis.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Martinsville
Senior
High
Parker
School
Lehman.
for Martinsville Artesian
Number
softball,
14,
or
senior
soccer, we should say, here on WREP 15 Sports. It's a mid-state conference matchup between the Martinsville Artesians and the Plainfield Quakers. Martinsville 2-1, and the Quakers 1-0-2 on the campaign as we get set to introduce the starting lineup for the Martinsville Artesians.
In a goal for the Artesians, sophomore Jack Wolf.
Jack Wolf, the goalie for the Artesians here
Freshman,
this evening.
Number 2, senior Caden Rautenkrantz.
See here,
Number 5, senior
PA
Joey
announcer Kip
Strimming.
Staggs. We'll turn it over to him.
Number 6, freshman Luke Gamble. Number 7, sophomore Aaron Anderson. Number 9, sophomore Ethan Hainline. Number 10, senior Jackson Fry. Number 13, senior Carter Lyon. Number 16, sophomore Corbin Hamblin. And round out starting lineup for your Artesians. Number 18, junior Sam Foley. Coach for your Artesians, Tulani Insube.
We are set to go here at Martinsville High School Mid-State Conference matchup underway. The Quakers with possession to start here. We'll set the Artesian lineup here in a moment. Going with that 4-3-3 look. A few changes up front from the opening game of the season. Caden Rautenkrantz now playing that center forward spot, the striker position. And Sam Foley along with Aaron Anderson, the other forward spots. Martin Barco in a midfield, center midfield. Ethan Hainline along with Carter Lyon also in the midfield spots, and back on defense for Martinsville, Luke Gamble. One of the seniors, Jackson Fry. Corbin Hamblin. Joey Stremming, and the goalie, Jack Wolf. You see right there. For Plainfield, Colton Crouch, the goalkeeper. Casey Davis, Chris DeGroat, Mason Burke, Austin Kimball, Josiah Eckroth, Austin Mathis, Parker Lehman, Salik Ahmad, Ethan Lewis, and Joe Sloan. Drew Shepard, the head coach for the Quakers, and for the Artesians, Tulane Insube along with Willie Spina as the assistant coach. And I saw Willie in pregame taking some shots at his goalkeeper from just outside the penalty area. And Willie's still got some power in that leg. So he was testing Jack a little bit from outside the penalty area, getting him warmed up, ready to go for this Plainfield squad that comes in 0-1-2. And if you're a soccer enthusiast, that record doesn't surprise you. But if you're new to soccer, you're like, what do you mean 1-0-2? Well, in soccer, they've played a lot of ties, so not as much in the high school level, but some of the higher level teams do. Plainfield doing a nice job keeping control of the ball. This is a pretty skilled Plainfield club. Into the middle of the penalty area, keeping control. Martinsville trying to clear it, and another senior, Joey Stremming, will get rid of it. Quakers, though, right back on the attack, see close groupings for the Quakers and a lot of quick passing. And so you're going to see Martinsville having to help back on the defense as well. Sam Foley all the way back from his forward spot back on defense as Plainfield really pushing forward. Their defenders all the way up here on the attack in the offensive half of the pitch. And Plainfield goes wide there. So Jack Wolf will run that down. Ethan Hainline had an extra point in the football game for Martinsville on Friday night over Bedford, 13-6. Artesians win it, and Ethan will be on the football field tomorrow night as Martinsville battles their rivals, the Bloomington South Panthers, tomorrow. Martinsville trying to clear it. Quakers able to maintain possession of it, and they will reset their attack. Right back up the middle. We said they've got a lot of tight passing, good footwork in some areas, trying to get the header on that time are the Quakers, and unable to do so. They were looking for Austin Mathis. Mathis couldn't quite get to it, but Jack Wolf will bring it out. Martinsville big-time win on Tuesday over Brown County 9-1. Now that clearance could be a mistake here as the Quakers now on the attack. You see Plainfield really pushing forward. Foley kind of gets it and then gets control of the ball. Artesians now an opportunity up ahead. Barco with it. Marked. Artesians in the offensive half now, see if they can maintain some sort of an attack, and this time unable to do so. Cleared out. Artesians, a little miscommunication between Handline and Luke Gamble. Now Plainfield coming up the right side, trying to get it in the penalty area. Stremming can't quite clear it, and then Carter Lyon goes back to try to get it. Now up to Martin Barco. Barco trying to go around a Plainfield, a defender, and he takes it away from him. Quakers in some tight space. Barco right back at it. Flips it up ahead to Caden Rottenkrantz, but Plainfield will run it back and back to the goalie. He will boot it ahead. Now Sam Foley with it in some space, though, gives it right back to Barco. Thought maybe Sam would turn and run with it, but did not. Slide tackle. Barco maintains possession of it. See if he can get service into the box. He cannot. And Barco down. Head coach for the Artesians, you probably hear him down right below our microphones, shouting out instructions to his team. Hainline with it. Barco. Playmaker from that midfield spot for the Artesians, and stoppage in play. Nice work there by Joey Strumming to kick the ball out of bounds, let Martinsville come up and
stand is open. Stop by for a cold Coke product.
Get back on defense. The foul on the Quakers, so the Artesians get it back. Ball flicked on. Quakers, though, will go right back to their goalie. Colton Crouch. Go to the right side now, and Plainfield will push forward. Martinsville had their 3 offensive players up, but Plainfield content with it right now. Now Plainfield trying to come up with an attack, take it away, so Martin Barco with it. Nice footwork by him. Back to the middle. Trying to get it on to Rotten-Cranston. A nice defense that time. Oh, and somebody just took a charge. It was Caden Rotten-Cranston. Coach Staggs up here in the press box applauding that. But I think they got him for the foul. Definitely looked like a charge to me, but that's not the call here. And they called it a block going the other way. That would have been jacket off on the ground. But not really. But, yeah, that looked like Caden slid in there pretty well. But obviously we're in a different sport, so. Caden on senior night. And now he's got it back. See if he can respond here. Kind of poked away back to Hainline. Got a good leg, but just right into a defender from Plainfield. Luke Gamble coming up a little bit. Nifty for a youngster. Playing in the defense for Martinsville, but does slide forward occasionally. Very strong with the ball. So the Artesians will get a set piece here. Ethan Hainline with a chance from the left side. It's outside the penalty area. See if he goes for the shot. Oh, lofts it up, and the goalie comes out and makes a good save on it. Colton Crouch up with it. Got so many pieces of paper up here flying all over the place, trying to keep track of it. My apologies. Again, back to Crouch. So after the play was really dominated offensively by Plainfield early on, Martinsville here late, but Quakers a run out here, an opportunity. But Martinsville's defenders back, service into the penalty area, and the Artesians trying to clear it. Ball hit out of there by Jackson Fry and go out of bounds. So Gamble checks his defender, but it's run down that time by Plainfield. Brody Pirtle into the penalty area. Hainline kicks it away. Rotten-Cranston can't come up with it. Now, Martinsville, if they get an opportunity, may be able to push a little bit forward because Plainfield's defenders really, really coming into the offensive half of the field. But something like this here, if Martinsville can get a nice run here, and Barco usually starts it up ahead on the side. They're going to Caden Rotten-Cranston, and it goes out of bounds. Well, the freshman Barco trying to get it up ahead to Rotten-Cranston, but it was just out of bounds on the right side. Mid-state conference matchup between these two teams. Martinsville 2-1, coming off of a big win Tuesday night on the road at Brown County. 9-1 winners. Stremming. Hainline. Too much that time as the goalkeeper Crouch comes out of the penalty area. Back to Crouch. Hainline gets the steal. Gamble sees it go off of him, so it will be to Plainfield for the throw-in. You heard Coach Nsube telling his club not to pressure, so they're kind of holding back in the midfield and trying to get any passes through and taken away. Quakers trying to get through the Artesian defense, and they maintain possession of it and quickly try to turn into offense. Joey Stremming, though, kicks it ahead, and Plainfield will reset. A little miss hit now, and Rottencrans up with it, waiting for some teammates, and couldn't quite get it ahead to Sam Foley. Plainfield quickly coming back, and Quakers back on the defense. Rottencrans still battling, but Plainfield takes it away and will send it the other way. Hainline with the steal now to Sam Foley, kind of running in some space. Sam in the middle, kind of getting ahead, and it's knocked away. Barco into the penalty area. Rottencrans trying to run to the goal, but it's collected by Crouch. In the bright yellow uniform. Artesians opened up their season 7-0 over Edgewood, lost to Mooresville 2-0, and then beating Brown County 9-1. So 16 goals for the season for the Artesians. Have given up 3. That Mid-State Conference matchup with Mooresville, a pretty close one, and the Quakers scoring a couple of goals that allow them to get the victory. Rottencrans back from his center forward spot. Up ahead to Foley. Nice touch on to Martin Barco, and here come the Artesians trying to get the return to Foley, but it's knocked down. Actually, I said to Barco, and it was not to Barco. It was Luke Gamble running on. Like we said, Luke coming up from that defensive spot does a nice job. I think they're going to get a offsides on the Artesians. Can't see the other line judge, but I believe that's what it was. Again, if you're new to watching Artesian soccer, not softball, I don't know why I keep wanting to call softball, but Artesian soccer, then you know, we're right here, the press box right up against the field like you see. So tough for us to get a great view and hard for me to see the field that's right up here, right up on us. So trying to do our best. Come the Quakers up ahead, trying to get a through ball. They do. Wolf coming out, but the goal by Plainfield. Well, quickly Plainfield able to put it in the back of the net. Ethan Lewis able to get it done, and just like that, Plainfield leads it. We'll get another look at it real fast here. You see Plainfield just puts it in the back of the net. They lead it. One nothing. So again, Plainfield pushing ahead. Back into the middle. Quakers up 1-0. 20 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Senior night. Again, Quakers a nice attack on the right side to the penalty area. Cleared out by Martinsville. Rottenkrantz lets it roll ahead. Now he'll try to make the attack over here to Barco. Barco trying to get by his defender, but marked well. And the Quakers bring it back on the attack. Jackson Fry trying to get it out of there, and he does. And Barco from his midfield spot sends the ball up ahead. Sam Foley trying to run up underneath of it, but Sam makes a nice move, takes it away, trying to get it in the penalty area, and Sam begging for a penalty call there. Said the defender had his jersey. Joey Stremming just got hammered to the ground there by Ethan Lewis, and hammered's not probably the right term. He was thrown to the ground by Ethan Lewis. Lewis has the goal, the lone goal for the Quakers. So here comes Luke Gamble up ahead. Little misplay of the ball, and the Quakers coming the other way. Gamble, though, steps in, gets a steal. Tries to get it up ahead again, but Plainfield right back with it. On the attack, trying to get it ahead. Nice ball through for Plainfield. Trying to go right through Jackson Fry, who's there with it again. The big left foot that time by Ethan Lewis, and he's not able to make it. Jack Cressy into the Artesian lineup now, replacing Sam Foley. Plainfield, probably the majority of the match on their half of the field, the attacking part. Plainfield turns and runs up ahead again, trying to get another through ball. They do. It's time to Joe Sloan. Sloan. It's taken away. Barco slides in there, trying to keep possession of it, but Plainfield up with it. And now the Quakers back on the attack. Really pushing forward. Couldn't quite settle that time, and Gamble. The Hain line, and now Martinsville kicks it forward, and nobody, though, there to be able to run it down, and the goalie comes all the way out and tries to mount an attack here for Plainfield. Jackson Fry flicks it on, but doesn't get rid of it, and Plainfield has it. Jack Wolf will have to collect it now for Martinsville. Off his line for the goalie. 15 minutes just about left here in the first half of play. Martinsville trails 1-0. We'll have senior night festivities at halftime. Happened right before the contest here this evening, honoring the 4 Artesian seniors. A little two-man game going on by the Artesians, but the Quakers get the steal, and they'll turn on the attack here up the right side. Back into the penalty area. Martinsville trying to clear it. Carter Lyon gets a foot on it, but can't quite clear it yet. Luke Gamble, but Plainfield right there. Like we said, they're pushing the defense up quite a bit, really into the attacking half of the field. Now they will just head it backwards and go back to their goalie, who will kind of restart the attack here. Back to the middle. Plainfield kind of likes to start their attack in the middle, and then they'll run to the outsides. Nothing here, so up the middle. Then over here to the right side, lifted on, and it'll go out of bounds. Brody Pirtle, the intended recipient that time, but look there, Artesian senior Caden Rottenkranz. Gamble on the throw-in, trying to go to Carter Lyon. Plainfield, though, gets possession. Got that pass through. Still has possession of it, do the Quakers. Now Jack Cressy with it. Jack, though, loses it. Martinsville trying to get it up ahead, but Plainfield takes it away from Barco. Nice turn that time by Lewis. Kind of posted up his man, but he couldn't get the ball to him. Hainline up ahead, trying to go to Caden Rottenkranz. Gamble. Little triangle set here for the Artesians. So you'll see that quite often in soccer. Try to get 3 people. Teller kind of taught, especially at a young age, playing with 3 people around. Little triangle there, and some give and goes and those kind of things, but you see them form out here. So goal kick coming up now for the Quakers. Crouch.
No, check. Pressure him. Martin, go, Martin.
Letting you listen in a little bit to Artesian head coach Tulani Nsube, who was shouting out instructions to the Artesians, as he'll do the entire match. Here come the Quakers once again. Lots of Artesians defenders back, but Plainfield trying to get it into the penalty area. Martinsville can't clear it. Plainfield maintaining possession of it. And Jackson Fry, another one of the seniors on her here, clears it out. Plainfield trying to settle it. They do, and they'll keep possession of it in the midfield. But take it away by Rottenkrantz. Now Martinsville a chance to run on here, trying to go to Cressy. Can't get it done. Caden still maintaining possession of it. Tracking back to try to take it away. Corbin Hamlin running back, though. Played well back there in that left side. Jack Wolf with a little bit of a miss hit there. He knows it, as the Quakers will come on now. So Plainfield all the way back to their goalie. Here come the Quakers trying to get a guy running through, and this time Jack Wolf there to get it. Had to come off his line pretty quick. Trying to through balls. A nice pass by Plainfield, and Jack likes this left side over here. Barco in the midfield loses it, and Wolf with a great save that time, and saw him make a couple of those in pregame, like we said earlier, when assistant coach Willie Spina was out there taking shots at him, and pays off there because he's able to make a nice play and knock that one away. I'll get another look at it here. Again, Lewis with the shot, and Wolf right there to knock it away with the right hand. But I have a corner now for the Quakers. And a nice cross into the penalty area, and Quakers send it wide. Jack will put the ball down and put the foot into it on the goal kick here momentarily. Getting the field in great shape. Quakers back on the attack. Stremming trying to defend. Keep Will Dixon out of it, but Plainfield still has it. Nice shot and into the net. That shot just ripped that time by Austin Mathis. Mathis able to put that one in, and we'll get another look at it here. The ball kind of bounces out in front of the penalty area, and you see Mathis kind of settle it, and actually doesn't even settle it, just a great clean strike right into the right side of the net, and Plainfield up 2-0. Well, there's a look there at Mathis. As Plainfield's up 2-0. Again, Jack Wolf, 2. Deliver the goal kick. Goes out. Again, the Quakers still on the attack. Down under 5 minutes to go here in the first half of play, and we will have the senior night festivities for you here at the half. And we're going to get a foul on the Artesians. Jack Cressy. Plainfield up 2-0 in this matchup. Mid-state conference play. Martinsville 2-1, Plainfield 1-0-2. Tied Brownsburg, beat Whiteland, tied Greenfield Central. Plainfield up ahead now. Lewis in the penalty area. On the left side, he's got one of the goals for Plainfield. That'll go off the Artesians. I think it'll be a corner kick, and that's the case. So the Quakers with the corner. And Jack Wolf, boy, had to really react to be able to keep that out of the net. And he lost it on the initial attack. And then Martin Barco was right there to kind of save Jack, but they almost ended up colliding, which would have allowed a goal. So fortunately for the Artesians, they didn't give a cheap one up there. Again, that pass a little bit long in the penalty area. The header flicked on, but Jack Wolf up with it. So Jack running out here, trying to get Martinsville a quick attack. And again, it'll come over here to the left side. Jack getting a little frustrated, I think, with his kicking that time. But have to go back to play defense here. Plainfield not giving up. Still on the attack. Shot from outside the penalty area, and Wolf had to make a diving stop on that. Knocks it out. And Plainfield will have a corner kick. Nice strike from just outside the penalty box, and now the Quakers can't get it to go. So throw in for the Quakers with about 40 seconds left. Their coach calling for a long throw, and the throw is long into the penalty area. Rottencrantz trying to post his man up, but Plainfield up ahead right there to keep the attack on. Be nice to see if Martinsville could get a quick counter, but Quakers, as they're going, they're looking for more here in the last 20 seconds. Right side. Wolf coming off his line and will get a hand on it. Well, Jack with it. Martinsville maybe will take some time right here.
9,
Wolf
8,
up
7,
ahead.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That will end the first half of play here at Martinsville High School. Plainfield leading 2-0. We will have senior night festivities coming up here on WRAP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel.
13,000 feet has a way of testing a man's soul. After all, we were never meant to take on such an endeavor. That long drop is what separates human from superhuman. And here we are, right here, right now.
You're good at motivation, we're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
When you hit that water, you're going to want to look for weeds, sunken structures, down trees, stuff like that. And let that breeze tell you where you want to go. Windy days like this, those bait fish will come swimming closer to shore. They'll bring the big boys with them, those bass and those pike. Now, they like cooler temperatures, so you ain't likely to have much luck.
You're good at giving fishing advice. We're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Days have always been with live bait.
Plainfield leading 2-0 at the half. It is senior night here at Martinsville. They honored the seniors prior to the matchup here this evening. And here's a look at that senior night ceremony.
Tonight we'd like to celebrate our 2020-21 boys soccer seniors and their parents. At this time, we'd like to recognize our first senior for this evening, number 10, Jackson Fry. Jackson is being escorted by his parents, Steve and Doree Fry. Jackson has been a 4-year varsity player and a 2-year captain on the soccer team. He received the Outstanding Freshman and Outstanding Sophomore awards. He's also carried a 4.0 GPA academic award, and he currently is in the top 25 in his class. After high school, Jackson would like to play soccer and study biomedical engineering at Olivet Nazarene University. Please put your hands together for number 10, senior member Jackson Fry. The next senior we'd like to recognize is number 13, Carter Lyon. Carter is being escorted by his parents, Eric and Amy Lyon. Carter's been a member of the Spanish Club, participated in soccer for 4 years, and has also served as a soccer captain. Upon graduation, Carter plans to go to college and major in business. Put your hands together for number 13, senior Carter Lyon. Our next senior, put your hands together for number 2, Caden Routenkrantz. Caden is being escorted by his parents, Damon and Shanda Routenkrantz. Caden's been a 4-year member of the soccer team and basketball teams. He's a member of the National Honor Society, served in the Student Council, a member of Spanish Club, and a 4.0 GPA. Upon graduation, Caden would like to go to college and study business or sports marketing. Put your hands together for number 2, senior Caden Routenkrantz. Our next senior, number 5, Joey Strimming. Joey's being escorted by his parents, Brian and Angela Strimming. Joey has been a member of the soccer team for 4 years. He's been a member of the golf team for 4 years. Ran track for 2 years. Served on student council for 4 years. And also participated in the science club for 2 years. Upon graduation, Joey would like to go to Indiana University to study business. Put your hands together for number 5, senior Joey Strimming. We'd like to thank these seniors and their parents for all the commitment, effort, hard work, effort to be an athlete and to participate in artesian soccer. We wish nothing but the best for these soccer seniors and their parents, and wish you nothing but best of luck. One last time, let's put our hands together for our 2020-21 Artesian Seniors.
Back here at the half, Martinsville trailing 2-0. Quakers with a couple of goals. Get a look here at the first goal of the evening by Plainfield, and here it is. It comes off of the right foot of Ethan Lewis, or actually a good save that time by Jack Wolf. The first goal, though, was by Lewis. Get a look here at the attack. The head runs it down and just gets it by Wolf that time. And then the Quakers were able to strike later on in the match on a strike indeed off of the right foot of Austin Mathis coming up right there. And Wolf couldn't quite get to it in time. And Plainfield enjoys that 2-0 advantage here at the half on senior night. We'll take another break. Come back with the second half of play. You're watching Martinsville Artesian Soccer on WREP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel.
Understand.
Being young is hard.
With friends, school, family,
homework, jobs, sports.
It's easy to get overwhelmed.
Stress, anxiety, depression.
They can take over everything.
And with drinking, vaping, smoking, drugs.
We know it seems like the easiest answer.
But it just makes things harder.
No matter what you're facing,
you can do it.
and you don't have to do it alone.
Because we understand.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
We're not just officers or deputies. We're people. We're parents and grandparents. We're here to serve our community. We're here for you. And we want everyone to succeed and be substance abuse free.
Pretty good turnout here at Martinsville High School for the soccer senior night. Fans in the stands. Tomorrow night, probably anticipating a pretty good crowd as well for the home football game, a mid-state conference matchup. It will not be, because it will be a rivalry with Martinsville and Bloomington South, as Martinsville will host the Panthers. And we talked with head coach Brian Duggar today for Inside Martinsville Football, and it's his first taste of the Martinsville South rivalry as the head coach, but he's very familiar with South, having played against them when he was the offensive coordinator at Southport for the last couple of years. And a new head coach at Martinsville, and Coach Duggar, and a new head coach at Bloomington South, and Gabe Johnson. And Coach Duggar talked about the OCDC matchup that he and Coach Johnson have had over the past couple of years. Well, the OC and the DC are now the head Cs at both ball clubs, and we'll watch that, though. Last night I told him I was going to steal that as the for one of our storylines, the OC-DC matchup, because that will be interesting, because Coach Duggar very familiar with what they do defensively at Bloomington South, because he has had to study that so intensively over the past couple of years with the success his Southport's ball club has had. So we'll see if that plays out tomorrow night in the matchup between Martinsville and Bloomington South. If you can't get out to the field to watch it, tune in to the MHS Rewind YouTube channel. We'll have that. About 6:30 is where we're going to go on the air. It's a senior night, and they're honoring tons of people on senior night. Football team, cheerleaders, cross country, and the band. And I don't think Coach Staggs is going to have to actually read through all that. I think he'll have a PA announcer. Oh, it's him again? He's out. He's out tomorrow. So he's happy, but I'm sure he will have many, many other things to do tomorrow during the football game. So we will see what happens tomorrow night. But we'll be out there and have that for you. Trying to get our cameras set here as we begin the second half of play, but Plainfield. See Martinsville push ahead a little bit more in the offensive part of it. Sam pressuring ahead, can't get a steal, but Rottencrantz does, and then taken right back on a nice slide tackle from behind by the Quakers. Plainfield trying to get something up the left side. Joey Stremming trying to flip it away, but Lewis comes up with it, gets control of it, trying to go through Stremming, but Stremming with a nice tackle. And then Joey up ahead, the right side, trying to go to his senior classmate, Caden Rottencrans, but can't have anything doing. Quakers come back this other way. Martinsville really trying to put some pressure on here in the early going. Looks like they've changed things just a little bit on the attack, but a little more active here in the beginning of the second half. But right now, Plainfield has an opportunity. Lewis in the penalty area. The shot goes high.
Wait, yeah. Just force him one side. Martin, where are you going? Martin, look behind you, Martin. Martin, Martin.
Okay, it is on low. And you're still in heavy action.
Sam. Kenneth, guys, just switch the ball. Instead of playing those long balls, Carter talk to Ethan. You guys talk to Kaden. He's telling straight where the pressure is. You guys need to switch the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. What
Ethan.
is the shutter on? I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Hit the shutter button. You see where it says
Martin,
TV
drop!
by where the mic stuff is, you know, where the audio, where you switch it and everything. And they say SHTR. No, it's not. It's not there. No, it's not. It's somewhere else.
Come in. You see, we're not knocking up right there. You guys need to knock up. Get in, up.
Press in on that and see if it says like shutter on or off.
Put it away. Get it back in there, Brody. Get it back in.
I don't know why it is.
Guys, let's stop going back. Push up, Jack. Push them up, Jack. Work down, Jack.
Okay, we'll just keep following.
Guys, come on. Look. She's letting him 10. That's too easy. Jack, 3v1. Guys, come on, Sam.
Rottencrans settles it with his chest. Thought about going ahead to Sam Foley, but did not. Luke Gamble coming up from that defensive back position. Foley on the left side, the left foot into the penalty area. Anderson with it now, go all the way back now to Jackson Fry. Jackson trying to go to Hainline. He does get it. Ethan rockets it from just outside the penalty area.
Sam! Come on, that's the same thing, ref. Drop! No, this one, look. Take it, look, go. Sam! Yeah, that's your ball. Sam, come on, we need to start waking up. Drop behind him, drop it. Let's go. Yeah, him out. Oh, shit.
Still 2-0 the lead, and try to get the clock right here. Plainfield up 2-0. A couple of goals in that first half of play. Lewis and Mathis. Mathis is pretty impressive right there outside of the penalty area. Took the ball out of the air with a great strike. He's got it again. Rottenkranz trying to settle it with his chest. Quakers coming back and can't maintain possession of it. Carter Lyon in the middle. Trying to go to Martin Barco, but he can't get to it, and the Quakers goalie, Colton Crouch, up with it. Martinsville's chances have been limited. I'm not even sure if the Artesians have had a shot on goal yet. Had some chances in their offensive half, but nothing doing here. Plainfield. Nice through ball into the penalty area. Knocked away, though, by Martinsville. Luke Gamble will miss it. Now Sam Foley up ahead trying to get it through to Caden Rottenkranz, but it's taken away. So Martinsville looking for those quick counterattacks and haven't had very many of them here tonight. Luke Gamble again. Foley up ahead, trying to get it through to Martin Barco, but he can't quite get to it. Barco, though, hustling on and making the goalie Crouch having to come out his line out of the penalty area and kick it out. Artesians will maintain possession of it. Carter Lyon trying to keep his defender at bay. Artesians just struggling to maintain any possession in the offensive half of the field. Rottenkranz headed on. Foley can't control it. Jackson Fry up ahead and take it away from Caden Rottenkranz. Joey Stremming heads it out, but Plainfield still with possession of it. Shot goes wide. Plainfield up 2-0 in this Mid-State Conference matchup. Senior night. Hopefully you enjoyed the senior night festivities we showed back at halftime, honoring the 4 seniors here this evening. For Martinsville, Caden Rottenkranz, Joey Stremming, Jackson Fry, and Carter Lyon. Aaron Anderson, just a sophomore, has it taken away, and now the senior Jackson Fry will bring it up here and set it back in play from the midfield stripe. so what we need to do here is we need to go to Trent. Start zoomed in on something. Yeah, and then you slowly zoom out as he, right now, just slowly zoom out. You're going to follow wide while Braxton kicks his twist. Camera, can you level it real fast, Braxton? Yeah. You probably just have to loosen it in the middle. You know how to do that, right? And see if you can get that going. So, yeah, Trent, if you want to tilt down just a little bit.
Check. Open up, look. No, Sam, let's go.
All right, so I'm going to go to you now. Yep, I'm on you, Braxton. Are you not normal? Okay, all right, we're back to you, Braxton. You can do what you normally do.
Drop! Don't give them the ball! Now, Martin, you see.
Quakers trying to get a through ball, and they maintain possession of it. Artesians, Hamlin trying to clear it off. Now Martinsville, an opportunity here. Sam Foley up ahead. Sam in the middle. Flicks it on to Anderson. Anderson has it taken away. So Plainfield trying to turn it into some offense pretty quick, and they have a nice run up on the left side. Martinsville takes it away, and Barco goes down on the tackle. Ethan Hainline will put it into play right at the goalie.
Let's go! Now help them out, Sam. Help them out, Sam. Go. Now look what way. You're not knocking up, guys. Me too. Drop, look. Well done, Kaden. Guys, come on. Joey!
Martinsville can't clear it. Here come the Quakers with an opportunity. Stremming, though, hustling back. I think he's going to end up getting it, and Martinsville quickly restart it. Anderson up ahead, but no one there for the Artesians. If they could just get a goal here, maybe it would provide a little bit more energy to their attack. They came out to start the second half with a lot of energy, but Plainfield had been able to hold them at bay. But one goal to get you within one will, I think, re-energize the Artesian attack. And let's see if maybe they can get something here. Sam Foley at midfield. Sam loses it. Up ahead into penalty area, and do we have a foul? No, it'll be on Martinsville. So Colton Crouch, the goalie right there at the penalty area. Hainline up ahead, looking for Sam Foley on the left side. So Sam with it, flicks it on. Maintains possession of it. Artesians, Hainline up top, but coming all the way back is Lewis to take it away. And now Plainfield No panic right there in front of the penalty box, and they want to mount an attack of their own. Artesians, though, keeping it ahead. Luke Gamble up ahead. Rottencrans with a flick. Foley trying to run it down. Sam has it, has some room here into the penalty area. Sam trying to be unselfish there and probably would like to see him use some of his individual skill to try to get a shot off, but pretty tired. Quakers pushing ahead. Rottencrans in the midfield has it, taken away by Davis. Quakers in front of the goal get their second or third goal of the contest. Not sure if I've got the goal or not. We do. See it service right in front of the penalty area, right on the foot that time of Will Dixon, and he buries it into the back of the net. Plainfield now 3-0 leaders. Well, we were talking about Martinsville trying to get a goal and get it within one, but we'll see how the Artesians respond now, down 3-0. On the right side now.
Hey, PJ, go up to number 2.
Corner kick by the Quakers. Aaron Anderson up ahead trying to find Barco, but can't get the through ball. Oh, Rottencrans gets a steal. The shot won't go. The save by Crouch. He's mad at himself because he gave Rottencrans a chance, but he was able to rebound and make the stop. But Martinsville will have a good chance at it. Stremming coming ahead. Tackle from behind. So it'll be Ethan Hainline with an opportunity. say okay or whatever, Einstein, you're not. You know, make sure you're paying attention here. We got a chance to score. Maybe. Hainline will take a shot at it, and the Quakers had to make a last-minute adjustment on it and knock it over the goal post. So crossbar, Martinsville will have an opportunity here. Again, a corner kick forthcoming for the Artesians. Into the penalty area and headed out of there by Lewis. And look at Lewis hustle up there and try to run it down. Can't get to it. Caden Rottencrans flipping it up ahead to Carter Lyon, and it'll be Plainfield possession. Sometimes a little easier to make those runs when you're winning 3-0. Plainfield really kind of controlled the game here, winning 3-0, and Martinsville really have only had a couple of threats here in the last couple of minutes where they've been able to get some shots on goal. Plainfield trying to get a run up the right side. Can't run it down, and it will go out. Barco. A couple of guys all over him. Trying to get a cross into the penalty area, but the whistle's going to blow, and Barco hurt. He took, not sure what happened there. Hopefully the freshman will be okay. Can't tell what he's got a stoppage here. Trainer will come out. Again, can't really see what's going on here with Clark, and he's going to get up maybe a cramp, maybe cleated. Not sure, but he limps off, holding up that left leg. Like he's looking at the front of the shin. They probably took cleats there. So Rottencrans will send it back underway here in a moment once the official says we're set to go. And here we go. Into the penalty area. Martinsville couldn't quite get a good attack on it, and Plainfield back the other way. Nice run up by the Quakers, and Martinsville's Joey Stremmel will just knock it out of bounds to give his defense a chance to come back. Plainfield just pushing ahead. It's been senior week here at Martinsville High School. Had now 3 matches for you, senior nights. Started off on Tuesday, volleyball match with Plainfield. Great victory for the Artesians. Last night, Martinsville soccer team, girls soccer team on senior night fell to Plainfield, and here tonight, boys soccer senior night, the Plainfield Quakers leading as well. Senior night will be tomorrow night for football, cheerleading, band, and cross country. We'll have the senior night festivities starting for you live at 6:30 on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel. IHSA TV, the Champions Network. So if you can't get out to the game or feeling under the weather, tune us in. Martinsville will kick it away. Corbin Hamblin is trying to maintain the Artesians' deficit here and maybe get a late rally, but they're running out of time, are the Artesians. Plainfield has it. The set piece coming up. Into the penalty area. Martinsville trying to clear it. Quakers still have possession of it. Knocked out will be a corner kick for the Quakers. Cruz Soltis. Quakers with the corner. Ball still in the penalty area. Martinsville trying to clear it. Again, the Quakers on the attack, the cross into the penalty area, and knocked out. Martinsville trying to get some sort of counterattack, but Plainfield really controlled the contest, leading 3-0 now. A couple of goals in the first half for Plainfield, and then they added one more here in the second half, and Martinsville has only had a couple of shots on goal. Wolf up ahead. Martinsville trying to get a through ball, but nothing going.
Cruz! Guys, tell Cruz not to chase the ball. He needs to drop back. Cruz, you're supposed to be marking wide. Ethan! Ethan! Tell Cruz to drop back. I don't want him chasing the ball.
Quakers trying again to get centered into the middle of the penalty box, but Martinsville able to clear it. But the Quakers still back on the attack on this right side. They lead it 3-0 to the Plainfield Quakers. Able to get a goal from Ethan Lewis and Austin Mathis in the first half, and then Will Dixon here in the second half, and that's been the difference. Jack Wolf up with it. It's the boot into it, but right at a Plainfield Quaker. Martinsville trying to clear it. They'll have it. Joey Stremming, one of 4 seniors honored here tonight, will take the throw in to another one of his senior classmates, Caden Rottencrans, and Caden flicks it back. Trying to get a through ball to Rottencrans a couple of times, but just not quite enough steam on it, and the Quakers in firm control here. Got a new goalie in as well for Plainfield. Connor Duzan in. Duzan, not sure how you pronounce it. We'll pick one and go with it. Could be Duzan, Duzan, Duzan. But the goalies haven't had much action here for the Quakers, and Plainfield's coach Drew Shepard subbing in and out now. About 7.5 minutes left in this one. Rottencrans trying to get something going, but Plainfield doing a nice job of marking the Artesian players and then getting back when they need to. Just a ton of energy now for Plainfield. Martin Barco into the lineup for the Artesians. Stremming will throw it in. Rottencrans back to Joey. Joey pushing ahead, trying to get a through ball there to Barco, but he can't get to it, and then Quakers doing a nice job there. Jack Cressy in for the Artesians. Up ahead. Luke Gamble up ahead with it. Rottencrans trying to get a flick on here to Barco. Instead, I'll go over here to the left side to Jack Cressy. Cressy back to Caden, but the attack short-lived for the Artesians. Wolf gets that attack. Down under 5 minutes left in this one, so the Artesians need to hurry if they want to try to get into this one. Plainfield. 4 minutes left. Ball goes out. Carter Lyon. Another senior here for the Artesians. Carter Lyon, Caden Rotkrans, Jackson Fry. Also Joey Stremming. Barco in the midfield, doing some work. Back to Carter Lyon, trying to get a through ball there to Soltis, but it's taken back by Plainfield. And down to about 3 minutes left. Quakers quickly trying to attack.
Look, push Kyla to go to front.
Service into the penalty area. The Quakers trying to run on, couldn't get ahead onto it, and Martinsville trying to clear it. Wolf set for the goal kick here. Couple minutes left in this one. Plainfield 2 goals in the first half, 1 more here in the second half, and that's
2 minutes,
been it.
2.
Martinsville had just a couple of chances offensively, but it's been plays really been dominated in the midfield, controlled by Plainfield. Joey Stremming will get the throw in. Joey again. Rotkrans trying to mount one last attack for the Artesians. Martinsville having to clear it out of the penalty box there. Jack Wolf will get a goal kick here. No hurry as Martinsville trailing, and this one's probably out of reach. Oh, a little step in here. Plainfield trying to steal one late. Aiden Menke has it outside in front of the box. Jack Wolf, though, right there. Left-footed swing by Joe Sloan. And Jack up ahead to Barco. Barco trying to make one last run at it here in the last 20 seconds. To Rotkrans. Right back to Barco, and here we go. This may be Martinsville's best chance of the evening, but Barco dispossessed by the Quakers.
9,
and we're
8,
under 10 seconds
7,
to go. Plainfield
6,
will win it.
5,
3-0
4, 3,
the final
2,
here on
1.
senior night. Couple goals in the first half for Plainfield, 1 more here in the second half. This has been a student production of WREP 15 sports students in the broadcasting program at Martinsville High School. Here, the RTV class responsible for producing the game here this evening and running cameras. Braxton Dillick, Trenton Moody doing that. For those students, I'm Eric Meyer. So long, everyone, from Martinsville High School, where Plainfield wins this senior night matchup in Mid-State Conference play of boys soccer over the Artesians, 3-0 the final.